Nursing home crisis. There are nowhere near enough beds for those in need, and the problem continues to get worse. Last week, News 10 NBC investigative reporter Jennifer Lukey introduced us to a local couple in an impossible situation. The story touched many and reached those who are pushing for change in Albany. Tonight, Jen continues her investigation.
As we first told you last week, Cindy Bergio's husband, Paul, already had health issues when he went into kidney failure, and then he caught an infection at RGH.
They informed us that we had to gown up and put gloves on. And I said, why? And they said, well, they had an outbreak of candida in the step-down unit.
Cindy believes that infection prevented Paul from getting the rehab services he desperately needed for months. Now he can't walk, he's in constant pain, and needs daily dialysis.
They said, let's face it, he's not rehabable. So now you got to look at a nursing home.
The social workers at RGH found him a bed, but it is at one of the lowest rated nursing homes in the region.
That's the place they presented. And I read the reviews and I said, oh my God. I said, absolutely not. And she said, well, you can't believe everything you read.
This is a situation that families across New York State are experiencing.
So what we saw happen in the situation that you reported on is exactly what we were warning would happen. All of our nursing homes across New York State are in severe distress right now.
Leading Age New York represents hundreds of not-for-profit nursing homes across New York.
Why does it seem that the only spots open are in the worst rated nursing homes?
Our nonprofit nursing homes are only going to keep those beds open that they can staff in a way where residents are going to receive the kind of care that their missions provide they should receive.
State-mandated staffing ratios may be what's best for patient care, but it's also one of the reasons hundreds of beds locally have been pulled offline. Nursing homes need to find, train, and pay for more help. And the pay part of that equation is also an issue.
When someone is in a nursing home on Medicaid, that nursing home is only receiving about 75% of what it's actually costing them to care for that resident.
With what you have been given in this year's state budget, does that get us any more beds online?
I'm hopeful that it will. It amounts to a 6.4% increase. But if you look at the fact that inflation has gone up over 50%, and during the same time frame, we've only received about 15% in additional funding.
Which means if they can open more beds, it'll be a slow process, one patients like Paul don't have time to wait for.
Paul remains inpatient here at RGH. It's been a week since our story aired, and that's what he was hoping for until a bed at a nursing home with a better rating opens up. Now, of course, that also means that there is one less bed inside this hospital for someone who is critically ill and needs it. Jennifer Lukey, News 10 NBC.
You can look up a nursing home's safety and inspection records through the New York State Department of Health's website. We can link you to the database at WHEC.com.